It's that time of year. Can you believe it's 2024 already? I know a lot of people are saying that. But did you feel like 2023 was the worst of times and the best of times? I certainly did. I definitely had one of those years where I was like celebrating because I achieved a monumental birthday for me and I had a great time. And then I also found out a close family member was experiencing a very debilitating disease, and that had really got me down. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been on social media as much, but I'm back. It's 2024. It's a new year. I just got certified as a real estate negotiator. I have some new skills in my pocket. I took some time off to enjoy family. I hope you did too. And now we're back at it, fulfilling the goals for 2024. And part of that, I'm sure for some of you, is buying or selling. I thought I would do a year in review of the real estate market in 2023, and then talk a little bit about 2024. I'm going to feature 4 cities in my local area. I'm going to feature Sacramento, West Sacramento, Folsom, and Elk Grove, and if I can squeeze it in, Roseville, because I think the information might be pretty interesting to some of you of where home prices have gone and inventory and things like that. Stick around to the end. Let me know what questions you might have, or if you want a market report for your city. Even I can go down to the zip code level. If you want something in your particular zip code, reach out to me. I'd be happy to do that for you. I am a numbers person. And in my negotiation class, there's basically 3 different personalities, like a numbers person, a people person, and then I can't remember what the other one is because I'm probably not that personality, or maybe I don't have that much percentage in that personality, but I'll tell you what that is in a second. I'm going to get myself ready to show you some of the information, and I'll be right back. We're going to look at days on market, inventory, and median home price in the different cities. And that information lets us know if it is a seller's market or a buyer's market. And I'll kind of go over what those different numbers mean. Let's take a look at the city of Sacramento, and all of this is going to be for single family homes. I can run the same information for condos or townhomes or all residential properties. And as a realtor, we need to know this because we need to know how to negotiate, and we also need to know what to educate you on as a buyer or a seller. For the city of Sacramento, the home price has gone down from $460,000 in December, which it was $480,000 in November, and this is median home price. Median is kind of like that middle home price because there's going to be outliers, either more or less than, but we kind of look at the median. Sometimes we take the average, but really when there's something really high and really low, it can kind of skew that median. That's why we look at median home price. Now, if we look at median home price from Sacramento from a year ago, we know that the home price in January of 2023 was $492,000 versus $470,000 for January right now of 2024. And that we are seeing a 4.5% decrease. I'm looking at this report that I have that I can send you. It's about 4 pages, and I can print these out anytime, email it, however you would like it. We saw months of inventory of 1.4. That means for all the homes on the market, it's going to take about 1.4 months or 6 weeks to go through all of those homes. Now, we're in a seller's market still, but if we were in a buyer's market, we would see homes closer to having 3 months of inventory, or maybe 2.5 for California than the rest of the nation. But we're still in that seller's market. The prices are staying relatively high. In some cities, as you'll see, the prices come down. Days on market for a home in the city of Sacramento was, let's see here, 27 days on market. And there were a total of 409 homes available in January right now. That is not very many homes, folks. Sellers aren't really selling. And we'll kind of talk about that when we take a look at interest rates. Let's take a look at West Sacramento. The median home price was up, get this, 14% from December looking back to November. December it was $629,000. In November it was $550,000. Now, did homes really go up that much? Probably not. But what we're seeing is the data is being skewed because there's not a lot of inventory. Maybe we had a lot less or more homes in one of those months. The months of inventory was 1.6, not that much difference from Sacramento. But the median home price in West Sacramento in January 2023 was $480,000. And in December, $629,000, 31% increase. There's something going on in West Sacramento. There were a total of only 43 homes for sale. Moving on to Elk Grove. The median home price was $639,000 in December. It was $635,000 in November. When we look back a year ago, January of 2023, it was $629,000. January of 2024, $655,000. We're seeing an increase of 4.1% in the city of Elk Grove. Again, months of inventory isn't all that much difference. In fact, they're all between like 1.4 and 1.6, and Elk Grove was 1.4%. Only 105 homes for sale in Elk Grove. How about Folsom? Anybody interested in Folsom? The median home price in December was $690,000 compared to $720,000 for November. 1.5 months of inventory. Comparing to January of 2023, median home price was $800,000 compared to $833,000 for January 2024. That's also a 4.1 increase. There's only 63 homes for sale in all of Folsom at the moment. The months of inventory was 1.5. Again, we're still seeing in Folsom a seller's market. All right. Now let's take a look at the city of Roseville. And by the way, the reason why I chose these are cities that I typically work in, but sometimes I work in other cities in other counties, Bay Area, Modesto, Turlock area, Stockton, Oakland. I can pull that kind of information from those areas as well. Let's look at Roseville. The median home price in December was $630,000. November it was $649,000. January of 2023 it was $603,000. And January of 2024, the median home price in Roseville was $568,000. Isn't the real estate market interesting? It's down 5.8% from a year ago, but 170 homes for sale currently. The months of inventory was also 1.6. Let's talk about interest rates a little bit, because interest rates are driving a lot of what's happening in the real estate market. I went over to Bankrate and I pulled up this list of interest rates over the last 10 years. Basically, from 2013, it was around 4.16%, got all the way down to 3.15% in 2021, and this is national data, all the way up to 7% in 2023. And of course, we know that interest rates will fluctuate by area and also determined by your credit score and your debt to income when you're getting ready to get a loan. It's interest rates that are kind of keeping sellers from putting their homes on the market. You know, some of them might have really good interest rates and it's affecting the affordability for some buyers. But there are those who can still buy. I always say, run the numbers, contact me, and we can help you sit down, figure out how much you can afford. Because it always boils down to what can you afford in a monthly payment. Typically, I try to tell people not to focus much on the interest rates, although, you know, interest rates have a lot to do with it, but focus on the payment. And we can kind of work the interest rate from that point. Sometimes sellers are willing to give you a closing cost credit or to help you buy down the interest rate. Sometimes people will have a lot of equity and they can use that equity, maybe put 50% down on a property or more, depending on their situation, and their payments will stay relatively low. You know, sometimes people just have to sell because they have a lifestyle change. Maybe somebody has passed away, maybe their family is growing, or maybe they're downsizing. Those are all good reasons to reach out, talk to me, talk to a realtor to help you determine if it's a good time or not for you to buy or sell a home. Another question I get asked is, what do I think home prices will do in 2024? That's hard to say because there's so many factors. We did see, a few of the cities, the price came down. We saw a few, the price went up. It's really going to depend, I think, again, on what the interest rates do. If we continue to see them drop, I think we'll see more buyers enter the market, and then we could see that competition come up again. If we get more inventory, which means more homes on the market, it could level out the market a little bit, and we'll have like neutral appreciation where it might stay the same, might increase a little bit, might go down a little bit. I'm like, you might think I'm being vague, but really it's hard to predict. And, some people will say, should I wait for home prices to come down? Should I wait for interest rates to come down? It's all a numbers game. We have to work the numbers. Call me and I can help you sit down and work out those numbers. If you're financing, it's all down to the payment and what that payment is going to be. The payment is going to dictate what home you can buy. For 2024, where the interest rates have been going down, they got as high as 7, even higher than 7% here for some folks in October. And we have seen them come back down. They're in the mid 6s, 6.3, 6.8, depending on your credit score, depending on the type of loan. There's a lot of different types of loan, FHA, VA, conventional, and that's another conversation that we can have. But there you go. That is my market update and review for 2023. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what questions you might have about the real estate market, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.